So, welcome to Corporate Bhagavad Gita. There is prayers on the screen. You can repeat with me. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshuranmritam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupaha Kada Mayyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Sutta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnava Shri Rupam Sagra Jatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam साद्वैतम सावधूतम परिजन सहितम कृष्ण चैतन्य देवम श्री राधा कृष्ण पदान सहगण ललिता श्री विशाखा नितांश हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीन बंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरंगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी विश्वभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिंधु वैवच पतितानां भावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री द्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So welcome to Corporate Bhagavad Gita. So we are discussing from Gitartha Sangraha, which is summary study of Bhagavad Gita written by Srila Yamunacharya, who is spiritual master of Sripad Ramanucharya, the great Acharya in the Sri Vaishnava Sampradaya in Tiruchi Srirangam. So he wrote 32 verses on Gitartha's Gita, and in each verse he summarized the whole chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So 18 verses and plus many more verses are there, and we discussed the 5th chapter. Now we'll go to the 6th chapter. Okay. So the 6th chapter he says, Yoga Abhyasa Savidhi Yogi Chaturdha Yoga Sadhanam Yogi Siddhi Swa Yogasya Paramayam Shashte Uchate. Shashte is 6th chapter, in which there are 5 topics. One is Yoga Abhyasa Vidhi. Yoga Abhyasa Vidhi means how to do this Dhyan Yoga. So here the word yoga now goes to what is explained in the 6th chapter, that is Dhyan Yoga. Yoga Chaturda, the 4 levels of Dhyan Yoga, that is Ashtanga Yogi, from verse number 29 to 32. Yoga Sadhanam. What is the sadhana, the key aspects of yoga? That is nothing but practice and detachment, the means of yoga. What is that? Abhyasa and Vairagya. Then next is Yoga Siddhi. Siddhi is something you achieve. Okay, so there are some discussion on this Dhyan Yoga Siddhi. How to complete this Dhyan Yoga, how to achieve that particular Siddhi. That discussion is there in the 6th chapter. Swa Yogasya Paramayam. Parama. So the word Param is used. So what is the topmost yogi? That is 6.47. That is also explained in the 6th chapter. So 6th chapter mainly deals with Dhyan Yoga. How to do it. What are the keys main to do it. What are the levels that Ashtanga Yogi can achieve. What is the Siddhi that it can achieve. And then what is the ultimate topmost yogi. That is all contained in the 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So we'll enter into it. So 6th chapter, first verse. So the first 9 verses are recap of uh, Karma Yoga only. And interestingly, in the fifth chapter, Krishna gives some introduction to sixth chapter. In the last 2 verses, he says, yeah. So he gives the yoga sadhana for karma yogi. What is that? This particular 2 verses in the fifth chapter said 27-28. Sprisham kritva bahir bhayam chakshu chaiventara brua pranapano samakritva nashabhyantar charino yatindriya mano buddhir munir moksha parayanaha vigata ichha bhaya krodha yah sadha mukta evasa. What he says, shutting out all external sense objects, keeping the eye and vision concentrated between the two eyebrows, suspending the inward outward breaths between the nostrils, and controlling the mind, senses, and intelligence. The transcendentalist aiming and liberation becomes free from desire, fear, anger. One who is always in this state is certainly liberated. So he's giving a mechanical process of meditation. Shut down external objects, keep the eyes half closed, concentrate between the two eyebrows, suspending inward and outward breaths within the nostril, slow breathing, basically slow breathing. Then control the mind and senses, sit in a posture which is going to talk in the sixth chapter, and meditate. The first meditation is to meditate on oneself, to meditate on the Atma. I am not the body, I am eternal. My Atma cannot be burnt, it cannot be divided, it cannot be destroyed. The eternalness of Atma. That is the meditation. That is the meditation recommended for Dhyana Yogi. In the higher state, the meditation then goes from Atma to Paramatma. Okay. So first is meditation on Atma. So in the sixth chapter, all the meditation on Atma is happening. So let's get into it. First verse of sixth chapter. Anashritta karma phalam karyam karma karohi ya sa sannyasi cha yogi cha na niragnir na chakiriyah na cha akriyah. So the Bhagavan Vacha, the Sri Krishna said, Anashritta karma phalam karyam karma karoti. So the karma yogi karyam karoti, he does activity, he does his work, but how? Anashritta karma phalam, he is not attached to the karma phalam, the fruit of his karma. He is doing it as a duty and he is not attached to the fruit. I mean, he is not greedy for his fruit. He is not greedy for his fruit. Sa sannyasi cha yogi cha. Such a yogi is equal to a sannyasi. Na hi agni, okay, na niragnir na chakriyah. Such a yogi, he achieves the same Jnana Yogi state. Also, he achieves the Karma Yogi state, Karma Yogi benefit also. So we'll get into details. Translation is, the Supreme Personal Godhead said, one who is unattached to the fruit of his work and whose work has obligated in the renounced order of life, and he is true mystic, not he who lights no fire and performs no duty. So the first 9 verses are recap of Karma Yoga only. Anashritta karma phalam, meaning he has to do his work, no escaping from that, not escaping. Okay, Karma Yogi has to do his work. Actually 99.99% of all of us have to do work. Without work we can't even live. So Krishna is saying better you do work, don't give up. Okay, don't give up. How to do that work? That is karma yoga. So do all the works, do all the karmas that a normal person does. He studies, he works, he grows, he has marriage, he has children, he does various dharmic karya activities. And what he should do? He should offer it to the Supreme Lord. Do it for the sake of the Supreme. Be unattached. Don't be greedy for the result. Okay? Then he's like a sannyasi. Sannyasi is what? Gyan yogi. These two words are interchangeable because a Gyan yogi path has to take sannyas. He has to physically go and take sannyas. Okay? That is a Gyan yogi. Then he doesn't have to do anything. He just has to meditate and speculate and live like that. But a yogi, here in case the karma yogi, what he does is he he becomes unattached or not greedy for the result and does all the activity. Thus he achieves the same result as Gyan yogi. What is it? Self realization, Atma Sakshatkar. So this is how karma yogi becomes equal to Gyan yogi, and he achieves the same result of self realization just by pleasing the Lord and not being greedy for the result. Now he is even better than Gyan yogi. Why? Agnir. So the word Agnir is used. So in all the Vedic system, fire is there, right? Any yajna we do, even puja we do, archana we do, there is fire. So, so karma yogi, he does all this karma. A Gyan yogi may not do all this. Okay, Gyan yogi may not do Agnir and all that because he has taken sannyas. But a karma yogi does all his activities and he remains engaged. By being engaged, he is protected. Meaning, an idle mind is a devil's workshop, right? You must have heard this. So, not everyone can remain idle. Everyone has to do something. That something, if it is dharmic, if it is good activity, then that person is protected, isn't it? If he does something which is not good activity, which is criminal activity, but he is engaged in that criminal activity, then it will just lead to chaos in the society, in his personal life also. So the point is, karma yogi is active, but in dharmic activities, in pleasing the Supreme Lord and not being greedy for the result. So he is protected. Sometimes we see that a Gyan yogi who is a sannyasi, if he is not on a very high level, then he may fall down to some sense gratification. Isn't it? We see so many Babajis who take sannyas and all, and later they fell down to some abuse, some women, some scam, either financial scam or some sexual scam, some abuse. We always hear these things, right? So it's a very risky path. This Gyan Yoga is a very risky path because one is not engaged. So the bar or the threshold or the qualification of Gyan Yogi is much higher. He should have complete control on his senses and he should be unaffected by the three modes: goodness, passion, ignorance. Unaffected by that, especially passion and ignorance. But a karma yogi, which is like, we are affected by goodness, we are affected by passion, we are affected by ignorance. The ignorance, the mode of ignorance, tamas, makes us sleep, right? So we are affected by that. Passion, we are going out in the society and working. So passion is definitely affecting us. But because we are in the varnashram system, doing our dharmic activities and offering to the result to the Lord, and being unattached to and being not greedy for the result, then we are protected, isn't it? Suppose a man, he has inclination to fight. If someone has an inclination to fight, is very aggressive in nature, what's the job that you are going to suggest him? Can you tell me what is the job you are going to suggest him for a person who's very aggressive, very active, very administrative, very physical? What's the job you are going to recommend him? Any answers? Any answer?
Maybe Kshatriya, brother.
Yeah, Kshatriya. So what's the Kshatriya job today? Which are the Kshatriya jobs today?
Today means administration means politics.
Politics is fine. Let's say it's too physical.
Then some administrative job.
The police. We may tell
Okay,
him join
police.
police or
Okay.
join army, navy, air force, right?
Okay.
Okay, so what we are telling him is you engage your inclinations in a proper way. Now, suppose this same boy, he gets into bad association and he joins a gang which is doing criminal activities. He has to be same passionate over there. He has to be physical over there. He has to be aggressive over there. But what is the problem in joining the criminal gang? It is doing ill social activity, illegal activity. It is disturbing the society, right?
Yes, brother.
So his inclination to be physical, to be aggressive, is used in a wrong purposes, right? So we will tell him use it for the right purpose. When he use it for the right purpose, then he's protected because he gets training as a policeman or army. He's not he is controlling his aggressive nature. He's using it only for protecting the weak, for upholding the law, isn't it?
Yes, brother.
Yeah. So this is what a karma yogi is. According to his sabhava, he is doing his activity and he's being engaged in a proper way. So he's protected. But a Gyan yogi, if he's not above his sabhava, like his sabhava is, if he's not controlled his sabhava, or he's still attached, then there is a very big chance for him to fall down. You understand this point? The Gyan yogi is like a sannyasi. So he actually has to take sannyas only. But because he's still attached, what is the result you're going to see in that person? What's the result he is going to see? What is the result he is going to see? We are going to see. If if a person is not qualified for Gyan Yogi but he takes sannyas, what is the result we are going to see? What do we hear in this world of so many Babaji scams? Why do you think these Babaji scams are happening? First of all, have you heard about these Babaji scams? This Babaji abused a girl in his ashram. He did financial gotala. Have you heard about these news?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. Why
Ram
this is
Rahim,
happening?
so many are there, no?
Why this is happening?
People believe blindly,
Okay,
so
people,
they
it's
take
fine, but
advantage.
what is the one of the core reasons for such thing which is happening?
People believe only they will. tell something.
No, no. People belief is one reason. The person who became a Babaji was not qualified to become a Babaji. That is a even bigger reason, right?
Yeah, he tell he is only God.
Huh? Sorry.
He tell he is only the God.
Okay, whatever. He's telling he's God or he's godly person. But in reality, he is not godly. He's still having attachments, right?
Yes,
So, given a chance for sense gratification, he will commit a scam, which is happening. So, Arjuna, who was very interested in Gyan Yogi, Krishna says you cannot do that because the three modes are affecting you. You take the path of Karma Yogi then, where you are properly engaged and you're properly protected also. If Arjuna says that I want to become a beggar, in the first chapter he says, I will beg. Now, as a fighter, he's begging, and somebody doesn't give him anything. Somebody just walk past. He's begging, and somebody just walk past. What is Arjuna going to do? He's going to get angry on that person, isn't it? Hey, you need to give me, right? Because that is his nature. He cannot tolerate, uh, let's say, a disrespect or something. So the profession of a beggar is not suitable for Arjuna. Now you're getting?
understood.
Yeah. So we need to understand this thing very clearly, okay? Because many people, out of fear, out of disgust in their life, they take to the path of sannyasi, and when the mind becomes peaceful, they start committing scams. Okay, but the solution of Bhagavad Gita is don't take the path of sannyasi where it is very difficult. And second thing is very small percentage, 0.0001 percentage of the population is actually qualified for Gyan Yogi. The majority of it is 99.99999 are qualified for Karma Yoga. So Krishna's whole Bhagavad Gita is that you take to Karma Yoga. You will achieve what a Gyan Yogi will achieve. First thing. Second thing, you will be protected also. Where a Gyan Yogi is not that way protected. Okay. So what is the solution a Gyan Yogi does to protect himself from the normal society? What does he do? Can you tell me? Does he live in the society? No. Therefore, they go to the forest, they go to the Himalayas to live alone, to live a very austere life without major needs, with minimal needs. Okay, so that is the severe path of Gyan Yoga. If a Gyan Yogi lives in the society and he enjoys the benefit that he's getting, then he will definitely fall down to scams. He'll definitely fall down to sense gratification, abuse, so many things. He's not protected. So, Karma Yogi is better. Sorry, Karma Yogi is better than Jnana Yogi. Does it make sense now? Any question on this point?
That means Karma Yogi has to go to forest, Prabhuji.
No, 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 no. Karma Yogi doesn't have to go to forest. That is the point. A
No,
Jnana Yogi, yeah.
Jnana Yogi. He has to go to forest.
Who?
Jnana Yogi.
Jnana Yogi has to go because see, if he lives in the city, then there is a very high chance that he will fall down back to sense gratification.
Okay.
So technically, a sannyasi would not stay in a place for more than 3 days,
Okay.
and they would keep traveling to pilgrimages to holy places and to the Himalayas also, and to
Jnana Yogi.
very difficult places like Muktinath and all that, Badrinath. If you go to Muktinath, Badrinath, you know what is going to Kedarnath, right?
Ah,
These are very
Jnana Yogi
difficult
has to
places.
go.
Huh?
Jnana Yogi has to go to all these places. Huh?
Yeah, because see, he has to live a very austere life. Na?
Okay.
Tapasya he has to do. Lot of tapasya he has to do. Then he achieves Atma Sakshatkar. But a Karma Yogi, without going that path, but doing what his Swabhava is, what his psychophysical nature is, he's doing his karma. He's doing all that activities that a normal person does: work, marriage, children, yagyas, so many things. But because he's offering it to the Supreme and he's not greedy for the result, he also achieves the same Atma Sakshatkar. On top of it, even though he's staying in a city, he is protected. Now,
Okay.
this thing is not available to Gyan Yogi. So, to protect himself, the Gyan Yogi says, I'm not going to stay at a place more than 3 days. I'm not going to stay where there are, these rich people, where there is a lot of facilities. I will go to the Himalayas. Okay. Does it make sense now?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, I have a question, do I?
Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam.
Yeah, Dandavat.
Actually, the general doubt I have related to Gyan Yogi, Karma Yogi, Bhakti Yogi. Example, in ISKCON or other any spiritual centers, who has taken like the a sannyasi, like so many sannyasi I saw in ISKCON temple or some other spiritual centers like Ravi Shankar Guruji,
Mm-hmm.
so many like that. All they are staying in a society and they are preaching us and they are doing all spiritual stuffs. So, are they are Karma Yogi, Gyan Yogi, or which category they belongs to?
Okay, okay,
Prabhu?
okay. We will discuss this.
Sure, sure.
So mainly your question is various yoga systems are there and people take sannyas in it, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So okay, this is the yogi ladder, but let's talk about sannyas ashram. Okay, sannyas ashram is the rules regulations are same. Okay, wherever you are, in whichever yoga system you may be.
Okay.
Yeah, the lifestyle is um, the recommendation of the lifestyle is similar. um, Sannyas ashram is first thing is no connection to women,
Yes.
and let's say money also, no connection, zero connection.
Oh,
Okay, that is the first thing. He leaves all that and he takes a danda, right? Danda. This danda
yes.
means my mind. Let's start with body, mind, and soul all will be utilized for self realization. Okay,
Hmm.
so he carries a danda, which means that he will utilize everything, his body, mind, and soul, for self realization, ultimately for mukti. That is to release from cycle of birth and death. And then there is a lifestyle of a sannyasi. there is a particular lifestyle of a sannyasi which the shastras say. What is it? First of all, it's a very austere life.
Hmm.
Tapasya. Okay. It has a lot of traveling. No stay for more than 3 days at a place. Okay, this is one of the common rules of a sannyas ashram. Sannyasi, whichever sannyasi you may take, from Adi Shankaracharya to Bhakti Yoga to Jnana Yoga to Karma Yoga, no, not Karma Yoga, but to Dhyana Yoga, there's Hatha Yoga, anybody taking sannyas, right?
Yes.
This is the lifestyle. They have to be austere, tapasya, traveling, no connection to women,
Hmm.
live in holy places, live or visit holy places. Okay.
Hmm.
And there's a particular dress also they have to wear. They have to carry a danda, kamandulu.
Hmm.
Okay. In some cases, they may have disciples, they may have one or two servants, but generally they don't take.
Hmm.
Okay. Now, uh, if we want to see a very good sannyasi life, we have to look into the Adi Shankaracharya
Okay.
Sampradaya. They have 4 mathas,
Hmm.
okay, all over India. One is Sringeri, Govardhan, and other 2 are there. I don't remember, but 4 mathas are there. That
Oh,
lifestyle of a sannyasi is an ideal lifestyle of a sannyasi.
yes.
Okay. Now, there is uh, now there are slight differences of a sannyasi in Adi Shankaracharya Sampradaya and let's say Bhakti Yoga,
Hmm.
where a sannyasi he travels for preaching.
Yes.
So Adi Shankaracharya would also do that. Okay, they would travel for preaching also.
Hmm.
So in his lifestyle, in his lifetime also there is there. Then if we look at other acharyas like Madhvacharya, we have
Hmm.
to study their lives. Madhvacharya and Ramanujacharya.
Hmm.
So there also we will see that they were traveling for preaching.
Hmm.
Okay. Now here the preaching is what is it is Matatrayi Acharya. Mata Trayi. There are 3 matas. One is the
Oh,
Adi Shankaracharya Mata, next is the Madhvacharya Mata, and third is the Ramanujacharya Mata. The Adi
oh,
Shankaracharya Mata is the principle um, is Aham Brahmasmi, um, and what is their famous thing? Jagat Mithya, Brahma Satyam, right? Brahma
yes.
Satya, Jagat Mithya. Jagat Mithya. Aham Brahmasmi, that is also another thing. But
Hmm.
if we look at it is mostly impersonal realization of the Lord. Or Brahmavadis. Brahmavadi says in Brahma, there's Brahman, and you merge into that Brahman.
Yes.
Okay. Now there are two. One thing is there Brahmavadi, and the next thing is there. It's called Mayavadi.
Hmm.
There are two. So he took help of impersonalization, which is Brahmavadi. But there is one conclusion that was made, which is called Mayavadi, which is what it says is main thing is um, the main thing is Vishnu's body is Maya. When they come to this conclusion, then it's a Mayavadi.
Oh,
Brahmavadi has no consideration for Vishnu's body. Okay, they don't tell on anything.
okay.
Okay, for them it is all Brahman. Brahman is the goal. So he
Hmm.
used this Brahman philosophy and he gave another conclusion to it, is which is Maya, which mainly deals with Vishnu and Vishnu's body. Everything is Maya. That conclusion we call it as Mayavadi.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now this is something the Vaishnava Acharyas don't support. Vaishnava
Hmm.
Acharyas support Brahmavadi because one
Okay.
can definitely merge into Brahman. But Vaishnava Acharyas don't support that. Okay, you cannot say everything is Maya. You cannot say even Vishnu is Maya, Vishnu's body is Maya. No, you cannot say that.
Okay.
So there is where the Bhakti Acharyas, the Bhakti Sampradaya,
Hmm.
they come up with their philosophy as Vishishta Yoga, and one more it is Vishishta Advaita. Okay, so here is Advaita philosophy. Brahmavadi is Advaita philosophy. Advaita means there is no Dvaita. Dvaita means there is no two things. You are one.
Okay. Okay.
So, but you are one on the spiritual level, on not on you are one on the quality, but not on the quantity. That this is what Madhvacharya and Ramanacharya both say. Okay, Madhvacharya says Dvaita. Hey, this says I am everything is one. Okay, Adi Shankaracharya's philosophy is everything is one. Madhvacharya says no, there is Dvaita, there is two. The
Okay.
spiritual reality is two. There is supreme and then there is jivas.
Okay.
Ramanacharya says Vishishta Advaita.
Acha. Vishishta Advaita. Okay.
Vishishta Advaita means it is one, but there is some Vishishta. And then there is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, where ISKCON comes, which is nothing but Dvaita and Vishishta Advaita said in another words, which is which is what it is. Which is simultaneous oneness and difference. I'm not getting the
Word. Okay. No
okay.
problem.
I'll get it. Simultaneous oneness and difference. I will. I'll take help of Google. It will immediately give me.
Yes.
What is it? Achintya Bheda Abheda Tattva. Yes. This is the word I was looking for. Achintya Bheda Abheda Tattva. Okay. So now the sannyasis, they will preach their philosophy. The Brahmavadi sannyasi will preach Advaita philosophy. The Adi Shankaracharya Sampradaya will preach Brahmavadi philosophy, also Mayavad philosophy. They will mix these two. Then Madhvacharya will say Dvaita philosophy. Ramanacharya Sampradaya sannyasis, they will preach Vishishta Advaita philosophy. In Gaudiya Vaishnavas, they will preach the Achinta Bheda Abheda Tattva philosophy. Okay. So now, most of the sannyasis are offshoots of Shankaracharya Sampradaya. So whatever Hatha Yoga and all that we see, we can say that they are also about Brahmavadi only.
Okay.
Okay. In Brahmavadi, there is so it is Dhyan Yoga chapter that we are studying, right? Here Krishna will tell that one has to meditate on one's soul.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, those all meditation uh, very much related to Brahmavadi and all that.
Okay.
Okay, then when it comes to Paramatma, then it advances to Bhakti Yoga.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so whatever the Hatha Yoga, whatever Babaji names that you said and all that, we
Mm-hmm.
can we can tell that they are mostly focusing on impersonal realization.
Okay.
Hmm. Okay, so now this is like a short explanation, summary explanation of the sannyas ashram, and
Mm.
what in whichever the sampradaya the sannyasi may be, he will be preaching these sannyas. Now, as far as the lifestyle is concerned, they will try to keep it similar. The austere life, tapasya, travel, preaching, no connection to women, money, the danda, you know.
Mm.
In Adi Shankaracharya, it is Ekadanda. In Bhakti Sampradaya, it is three danda.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah. So this is how it is. Okay. So does this help you?
Yeah, sure, sure. It's very nice explanation, Prabhuji. It's very much clear picture as a mirror.
Okay.
Thanks for your valuable information to clarify my doubts.
Okay. Sure. Sure. Now we'll talk a little bit about um, this process, of yoga.
Yes,
So
Prabhuji.
one is definitely not a yogi in the first stage. He's like a karmi, very much greedy for the result.
Hmm.
Okay, slowly he comes to the stage of uh, karma yoga, where he
Yogi.
uses his karma in the karma yoga process, offering ultimately controlling his mind, being detached, seeing that he's separate from the body. All that comes up when he slowly comes now, then he starts doing karma yogi. For
Hmm.
him, the sadhana is dhyana yoga, where he's meditating on his atma, then
Okay.
advancing to Paramatma.
Okay.
Now, sometimes the Karma Yogi can take the path of Jnana Yogi, and it takes multiple lifetimes that he comes to the understanding of Jnana Yogi. And
Hmm.
that also he may do some dhyana and all that for many years. Again, he
Okay.
may do it on Atma Brahman,
Hmm.
he may do there, and both of them require little bit of bhakti yoga to advance.
Hmm.
Okay, so that's why in dhyan yoga Krishna says dhyan, put dhyan on me. In karma yoga he says uh, do your activities for me. When Krishna brings himself, it is bringing the aspect of bhakti in helping the karma yoga and the dhyan yogi to advance fast.
Hmm.
Same way he will say to Gyan yogi also,
Hmm.
meditate on me.
Hmm.
So there also some aspect of bhakti yoga meditation is put so that he advances faster. Another way is guru bhakti.
Hmm.
So through bhakti of guru also you advance. Okay, and
Hmm.
then slowly you come to this process of bhakti yoga,
Yes, Prabhuji.
where one understands that Krishna is the supreme, he is the source of all everything and everything. Okay, and then
Hmm.
they transfer into full bhakti. So this is the
Hmm.
gradual process.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Now this means that karma yoga, dhyana yoga, jnana yoga, they are all dependent of bhakti for progress. Okay, does it make sense? They are
Yeah.
dependent on bhakti to make progress.
Yes, Prabhuji.
But bhakti is not dependent on them. This is a very
Hmm.
interesting point now.
Yes.
Okay, bhakti is independent now. Bhakti is independent. From directly karma yogi, one can come to bhakti yoga. Directly from karmi, you can come to bhakti yoga. Okay. Hmm? So you can get this path also, or you can take the gradual path. So in
Yes.
Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is explaining the gradual path. From karmi, you take to karma yoga, do this dhyana, and then come to bhakti. He is not talking on about Gyan Yoga. Very little he is talking about Gyan Yoga. He is mainly
Yes.
talking about this path, the first branch.
Hmm.
Okay.
So it is a little mixed with all, then only reaches the bhakti. That mean it comes, Prabhuji.
No, 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 no. It is not mixed with all. Karma yogi, dhyan yogi, gyan yogi. All three require some aspect of bhakti to advance. Otherwise, it is very difficult for them to advance.
Okay.
So they do some bhakti.
Okay. Okay. Bhakti
Okay.
is a higher point for all.
I would say it is like they will use it as a catalyst, to accelerate
Okay.
the process.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, they may not completely become bhakti yogi, but they will use some aspect of bhakti yogi or guru bhakti to advance.
Mm-hmm.
Because on their own strength, right, it is very difficult. So you have to take shelter of Krishna.
Mm-hmm.
Krishna only says,
Example
na.
in this, one more question, Prabhuji. Like you were saying, shelter of Krishna. Uh, okay, whoever has Krishna, whoever have Shiva, whoever have different favorite gods, they can take their shelter or only Krishna or what it is. And second question is, if there is no guru, only the path of Krishna or only the path of scriptures, they take consider as a guru as a scriptures.
Okay.
Is it
So,
worth it?
so what I will say is in Karma Yoga, in the in the fourth chapter, we will go there.
Yes.
Hmm. Krishna gives this gradual process, na. So not everyone can realize Krishna in the very first instance.
Okay.
So in the fourth chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna tells there are various types of Karma Yoga.
Okay.
Hmm? There are various types of Karma Yoga. We'll just quickly go through that. Okay, I'll go a little faster. Hmm. Vividha Karma. Krishna uses. Okay, sorry. Action. Yes. So from verses 25, he starts about what are the various types of Karma Yoga.
Mm-hmm.
So he very clearly says that there are those who are worshipping devatas as a duty.
Mm-hmm.
Then there are those who are offering sacrifices in the fire of the supreme Brahman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there the Devata worship is done, but it is done out of duty, not for any specific. So there are many who do worship of the Devatas as a duty. Okay, not every time कि मेरे को मैं 21 लाडू चढ़ाऊंगा तो मुझे ये मिलेगा वो मिलेगा. No, no. There are many
Mm-hmm.
people who do it out of duty. So they are
Mm-hmm.
doing karma yoga. In that case, what happens is because they are selfless, the deity that they are doing, Shiva, Ganpati,
Yes.
they take the responsibility of introducing them to bhakti.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Second is then there are those who control their mind and senses, like a brahmachari. Then there are those who are grahasthas. They are utilizing their senses in the fire of the senses. That is also karma yoga. So that
Mm-hmm.
comes in the realm of varnashram duties. That is also
Okay.
karma yoga. Then there are those who are breathing pranayam,
Mm-hmm.
and pranayam is there na.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That is also karma yoga.
Okay.
Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
Even dravya yagya, charity, is also
Mm-hmm.
karma yoga. Tapa yagya, fasting akadashi, chaturthi, not for political reasons. That is
Mm-hmm.
also karma yoga. Yoga yagya, traveling to holy places, taking bath, and etc. Swadhyaya, reading, reciting Vedic texts, studying them,
Mm-hmm.
studying Sanskrit, astrology, Vyakarana, Jnana Yagya. These are all Karma Yoga only.
Okay.
Okay, then there are those who are doing pranayam, like I said. So
Mm-hmm.
in pranayam, it is there, na purakam, rechakam, kumbhakam, inhaling,
Yes.
exhaling, holding. Hey, that is also Karma Yoga.
Okay. Okay.
Then Varnashram, like I said. So these 5 yagyas are there, na Rishi Yagya, Pitra Yagya, Bhuta Yagya, Deva Yagya. That is also
Mm-hmm.
Karma Yoga. One does this in a detached way, then it becomes Karma Yoga.
Okay.
Hmm? Okay, so your question, going back to that,
Yes.
yes, Karma Yoga, it has many I won't say branches, but I would say many ways of Karma Yoga there.
Mm.
Then slowly he advances to Dhyana Yoga, where he has
Okay.
to do meditation.
Mm-hmm.
And that time the meditation is on the self, actually, Atma.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I didn't go through few verses, but there is a Sankalpa, which Krishna says in the next verse. There it means that the Kalpana is, the word Sankalpa over there means Samakalpa, meaning it means that the Kalpana of a person, thinking of a person, is that I am the body and I am the
Mm-hmm.
soul. My body and soul is same.
Mm.
That Kalpana one gives up.
Yes.
So he comes to understanding, okay, I am not the body, but I am soul. And then he meditates on the soul. So the
Mm.
eternity of the soul, the indestructible nature of the soul, he meditates on every day.
Mm.
That is the process of dhyana.
Yes. True.
Okay, so that is your question. Okay, so
Yes. Yes.
slowly
True.
in this way he comes to bhakti yoga. Okay,
Mm.
but my point is, uh, bhakti yoga is not dependent on karma yoga, jnana yoga. If one wants to bypass everything, that path is also there.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay, so this
Okay.
this path is also there. It's like a lift. You can
Mm.
take the steps, no problem. But if there's a lift available, you will achieve everything in one go.
Mm.
That's why bhakti yoga is superior.
Yes. True.
Okay, so just let me see, where did I stop? In the 6th chapter. Okay.
So one last question, Prabhuji, do I
Hmm.
like Guru? You said the Guru, the today
Hmm.
generation online gurus like online classes or YouTube gurus.
Huh?
How good they are? Like, is it
Oh, okay,
good
okay,
to
okay,
go?
okay. So see, Krishna says in the 4th chapter that he says in the 4th chapter also that you should learn from the guru. Just try to learn. Tat vidhi prani pratena pariprashnena sevya upadeshati te jnanam jnanena tattva darshana. So the process of karma yoga or bhakti yoga, whatever it is, one has
Mhm.
to keep going back to the guru to understand it again and again.
Mhm.
Okay, and they should have seen the truth.
Mhm.
This is a very important thing, because they
Yes.
have seen the tattva, their lifestyle has become like that, they have learned
Mhm.
it from their guru, they are bona fide, and they are detached from this world. They are not doing this for money purpose or abuse or control or power.
Mhm.
So when we are choosing, we should see all these qualities.
Okay.
Yeah, when we are choosing, we should see all these qualities.
Yes,
See,
bro.
we talked about the sadhus, Adi Shankaracharya, Madhvacharya, Ramanujacharya, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and then there are other saintly persons also, like
Mhm.
Tulsidas. They may not be connected to any sampradaya, okay,
Okay.
but they are saintly people.
Mhm.
Like that, there are many actually. In Karnataka,
Okay.
there are many. In Maharashtra, there's Tukaram Maharaj, there's Gyaneshwar.
Okay.
But their lifestyle we can study.
Hmm.
So studying the guru's lifestyle, okay, these gurus' lifestyle, these sadhus' lifestyle, we can
Hmm.
see if these present gurus that are there in the society, are they following, and um, are they similar to this, right?
Yes,
Then it
bro.
makes sense. Then it makes sense.
Correct.
Otherwise, we need not follow them. That's it.
Hmm.
We
Yes,
don't
bro.
want to be cheated.
Yes, yes,
But the
yes.
only way not to be cheated is to know that the difference between a bamboo and a sugarcane.
Hmm.
Okay, both of them look the same. A bamboo also looks like a sugarcane, isn't it?
Hmm.
But we should know the difference.
Definitely.
Yeah, we should not be childish. A child
Yes.
can be cheated.
Hmm.
Okay, but at our level, we should not be cheated. We should test. So there is test from both sides, testing the guru and the guru testing the disciple.
Hmm.
The Shastra said both should test each other for a minimum period of 1 year before
Hmm.
accepting each other. Okay, and the way to test it is, of course, the Shastras are there. Then the study of previous acharyas and previous sadhus.
Hmm.
Then we make sense. Okay,
Yes, bro.
so we're already 2 p.m. here, and we just completed the first verse. That's fine. So next week we'll still continue. Hmm?
Sure, bro.
Any last question anyone has before we close? Okay. So next week we'll continue again with the sixth chapter. So thank you very much. Hare Krishna.